Valley Connection is brought to you by RPS Video Productions.
Welcome to this month's edition of the Valley Connection, where we would like to share with you some of our Valley's issues, concerns, and events. I'm Nancy Lopez.
And I'm Cesaria Hernandez. And Nancy, since it's summertime, we are really hitting the events here.
That's right. There is so much going on, Cesaria. And we're going to start off with one of my favorites, Gustavo Bermeo, and he is with ValleyWide Recreation and Park District. There are so many opportunities out there that we're going to take a look at, and I know some of your kids, and maybe even you, would like to participate in. And then we're going to head out with our local historian, Rob Lindquist, to get a little history lesson about our valley. And then, Nancy, we are going up to the Ramona Bowl. Yes, exactly. We are looking forward to Zorro. Their production of Zorro will be happening during the month of August, and we're going to get the lowdown on all of that, plus all of the other programs that they have going on up there. And there's other things that we would like to share with you, so sit back, get that lemonade or iced tea, and enjoy. We'll be right back with more of the Valley Connection. Welcome back, and I'm so excited. We have Zorro that is starting the first time ever, and it's going to be a little bit different. You're going to be in the show. Yes, yes, yes. This is definitely a comedy, folks, up at the Bowl, for sure. And we're going to get the lowdown from director Stacy Bailey and also find out what's going on up there at the Bowl this summer from Lori Van Arsdale. We are up here at the beautiful Ramona Bowl, and I am meeting with director Stacy Bailey. And Stacy, you have two productions actually going on this summer.
Yes, we're doing Camp Rock, which is for children, July 1, 2, 8, 9. And I've got 50 kids that are all singing and dancing their hearts out. And then we're doing an adult production of Zorro. That's in August. It's the 10th, the 17th, and the 24th.
Well, that's what we're here to talk to you about. Tell me just a little bit about this Zorro, because it's not exactly the classic type of Zorro, and this is not the Ramona story exactly.
No, actually, it's very funny because 2 years ago, Dennis Anderson said to me, you know what we should do in the summer? We should do Zorro. We should do a really fun show. So my godson, Camille DeMoval, is a professional playwright. So I said, why don't you write a play for us and donate it to the Ramona Bowl? Luckily, he decided to do that. So we said to him, don't read anything about Zorro. Bring us our own Zorro. So if you're a Ramona insider, there are all kinds of jokes that only you are going to get. But for everybody else, we like to call this our beer and nachos show. It's fun, it's fast. Either there's comedy going on or swashbuckling. And there's sword play, there's horses. It's a fun, fast 90 minutes. It's in, out, done. It's not a 3-hour show. Not that I don't love every moment of Ramona, but this one is for the people who have other things to do in the summer. So come on down, have some beer and nachos or maybe a margarita. Enjoy Zorro. Cheer for the good guys. Oh, that villain, he's quite a piece of work.
Oh, yes, he is. Yes, he is. And Stacy, tell us, how do we get tickets or more information about this show or other shows up at the Ramona Bowl?
The easiest way is to go on ramonabowl.com or call 951-658-3111. But we'd really like you to become our friend on Facebook.
I'm here with Ramona Bowl President Lori Van Arsdale. And Lori, please quickly tell us what is coming up the rest of the summer and the fall here at the Bowl.
We have concerts Something for every taste. We have old Motown, we have classic rock, we have country, and we have a Bob Seger tribute, all on Thursday nights.
All on Thursday nights. What time do those concerts start?
Starting at 8 o'clock every Thursday night.
Oh, very good. And we're bringing back Broadway at the Bowl.
Broadway at the Bowl is back by popular demand. And this time we're going to do 2 performances, September 14th and 21st.
Well, very good, Lori. Thank you so much. And we will see you at the Ramona Bowl.
At Ramona Humane Society, we have adoptions 7 days a week. We have cats, dogs, puppies, and kittens. We have rabbits, hamsters, anything for the liking. Come down and see who you can adopt and invite into your family. We also have the Ramona Clinic with low-cost spay and neuters. We also have microchipping and vaccinations so that you can take care of your pet when you get them home.
Today we'd like to talk to you about microchipping your animals. Any animal can be microchipped, and the benefit of being able to return the animal to its owner if it's running loose. When any animal is brought into the animal shelter, we scan them for a microchip and then call the company, find out who it belongs to, and we are able to call you at home so you can come and pick up your pet. It is a misconception that we're looking for animals to come into the animal shelter. We are looking to be able to move them back to the homeowners and be able to get them reunited with you. So please, go to any veterinarian of your choice and you can have your animal microchipped. If you do have a microchip in an animal that you've acquired, you can have it scanned and find out who the manufacturer is and be able to register with them and have your pet currently registered. And also make sure that you purchase a city license for your animals, and it's another way of being able to have your animal reunited with you if your animal is running at large.
Like to adopt? We're here 7 days a week. Thanks, and come and see us at Ramona Humane Society.
Welcome to the Patio Plaza, home of the City of San Jacinto Chamber of Commerce. We offer a wide variety of businesses, organizations, and a restaurant to serve you. The Patio Plaza has been locally owned and operated since 1976, centrally located between Menlo and Esplanade, amongst a garden setting. Enjoy the experience of the Patio Plaza.
Welcome back. Now we're going to head out there with Rob Lindquist and learn a little bit more about our valley's history.
I'm in the southeast part of Hemet right now, along Crest Drive, and we're in front of a beautiful house, a house that's owned by Gary and Darlene Brown. And I'm going to ask Gary a few questions about this house. This is a California bungalow, and it's always been of interest to me. Gary, what can you tell me about this house?
It's our understanding that this house was built in the late part of 1905 and then moved into in 1906 by the Moyer family. They were one of the first farmers and growers in this area, came here for the citrus, and they owned about 150 acres. It went down to Devonshire, up to Meridian, over to Thornton, and then back through the Salt Creek Wash in back of us. And they lived here for a good number of years and raised a strong family that some of those members are still here in the valley. And we've enjoyed the home very much. The wood that built this house came out of San Francisco. It was all redwood and maintained a beautiful home which we enjoy today.
One of the nice features of it is it has a sun porch along the north side of it, which is something typical. Very often those were removed as the houses were improved through time. And this one's right here like it was originally. There's also another little thing. There was a rose here called Archduke Charles, and that gave me my first introduction to the house. My grandfather came by and said, this is one of the oldest roses in the valley. Now I want Gary to tell me a little bit about the flume, and we're going to go over and look at that in just a second here.
Along the front of the house, we're one of the few people that still have the flume in front of the house. It maintained the water for the orchards and that. The water flowed from Little Lake and came down through this flume on water shares, and then later, when all of the growers closed up, the flume was closed. But we still maintain that flume in front of our house, and this was called Flume Road originally, not Crest Drive, but it was Flume Road, and it was named after the flume that flowed down through this area. When we moved here, the water still flowed through here, and there was fish and other things in it, and the kids used to love to run up and down it and kind of get out in the water.
I used to go along this thing on my bicycle, not in the flume, but alongside of it. We used to wade in it down at Isabel Lee's house. She was a teacher for Little Lake School, and we had birthday parties there. And when I was young, where we were out there walking around barefooted in that flume. The flume went all the way from Little Lake all the way west as far as State Street. So it delivered water to the farms all the way along what is this high line here. And the gradient was just right, and it went by gravity. There was no pumps, and really very few pipelines that deterred the water from running and reaching its sources, reaching its farms. And as you go along Crest Drive, you'll see lots of old houses, lots of interesting houses, both well, some of them are newer and some of them are older. And it's a perfect place for a bike ride. It's a good place for a walk. But driving along, it's just a pleasure to see some of these old remnant mementos of a different time. The flume, the house, the yard, the lovely trees. It's been a pleasure being here, talking to Gary about his house and this wonderful area. You can find more information about our wonderful valley in the Hemet and San Jacinto books published by Arcadia Publishing.
White Feather Investigations has been serving Southern California since 2002. We are a success-oriented agency and are experience-driven with a documented track record of positive results. By using advanced investigative technology and surveillance techniques specifically developed by our company, we give our clients the best possible outcome while still working within their budget. White Feather Investigations, uncovering deception and seeking the truth for you.
We get a chance to take a tour through the Winchester Cheese Company.
Our dairy farm's been here since 1978. My mom and dad began this dairy farm, and in 1995 my dad went on a trip to Holland. While he was in Holland, he visited with relatives who had a dairy farm and made cheese, and they allowed him a glimpse at what they do, and he came back to California with an idea that maybe he would like to do that here himself. Came back with a little cheese kit, started experimenting a little bit, just making cheese for his own family. Gradually decided that that might be something that could be a business. It's kind of magical to transform milk into a food that you can eat later on. Since milk spoils easily in its liquid state, making cheese allows us to have the benefits of the milk, but months down the road. We are making Gouda cheese, and we're expecting a yield of almost 800 pounds of cheese, between 775 and 800 pounds of cheese. And that'll be about 58 or 59 rounds. Cheese is a very old food that human beings have been enjoying for many centuries. And here in this little place that we call Winchester Cheese Company, we're following an old-fashioned recipe and technique, and so we're kind of taking a step back. What's old is new again. When we make the cheeses on the very first day, they average about 15 pounds, and at age 2 months, they weigh probably between 12 and 13. So they lose a little bit of weight in the process of aging. The rooms are very airy, and so there's moisture that comes out of the cheeses while they're aging. We do use a little bit of mechanization. The agitators are breaking up the big clumps of curds, and then David will be stirring with a paddle, and Ethan will be using a rake to break it up and keep things moving. The cheese that's behind me are wheels of the original flavored Gouda. Our little index cards show us at a glance what day we made those cheeses. They're in this very climate-controlled room where we can age them properly. It takes a lot of time and patience to keep them aging very slowly and developing a nice flavor and texture as these days and months go by. What Charisse is doing right now is that she's cutting our wheels of cheese into wedges so that we can vacuum seal them and then label them and sell them. It takes muscle. Everything that we do around here takes muscle. Some people like the young cheeses with a mild flavor, and other people like a little bit more complexity or stronger taste. And so by aging cheese longer, this particular variety in particular, then we get more flavor development. So a cheese that you would be tasting at 2 months of aging is going to be very mild. A cheese that is a year age is going to have a much more pronounced flavor and a drier texture. And if you'd like to come and visit us, then we are open from 9 to 5 Monday through Friday, and from 10 until 4 on Saturdays and Sundays. If you would like to see us make cheese, it's a good idea to call us on Monday and find out what our schedule is for that week. Every day of the week we offer free samples of our Gouda cheese, and also we have a nice film that you can watch that is a summary of us making cheese, so you get an idea of what's going on. And if you're coming from Hemet, then you would want to get on Winchester Road going towards Temecula, and we're located on a little street called Holland Road, Holland, and that's just a coincidence. That has nothing to do with us making cheese from Holland in California.
And welcome back. Now, for all of you out there who might be looking for something fun to do this summer, or maybe something a little different, I have the perfect guest for you. Joining me is Gustavo Bermeo, who is the Special Project Supervisor at ValleyWide Recreation and Park District. Welcome, Gustavo.
Thank you for having me.
Okay, I have a whole list of things. I know, as we know, ValleyWide always offers a plethora of activities and opportunities for our valley. We're going to start with the youth, though. They're out of school. Maybe they're starting to get a little bit bored.
Right.
What are some things that you offer for the young kids in our valley?
Well, we have both pools open right now. So is the Aquatic Center at Diamond Valley Lake, and of course the San Jacinto Salí Pool, which we operate for the city of San Jacinto. So those are two things they can do for the summer. On top of that, we have in our gymnasiums different summer activities. But one of the big ones that we have is the basketball camp. It's a youth co-ed basketball camp for the kids, and that's the deadline to sign up for that is August 1st, and it goes from the 5th to the 8th, and it's for, I think it's for ages 8 to 14 or 8 to 12.
8 to 14 or 12?
Right.
Okay.
But all that information is on our website. People can check it out, vwrpd.org. And you can sign up online now. That's one of the things we've added to our website is you can sign up online for a lot of our classes.
Now, something else that's very popular that you're offering again this summer is the Soapbox Derby.
The Soapbox Derby, correct. And that's going to be in September in Menifee once again. We had a huge turnout last year. It was in conjunction with the city of Menifee, which is great. And yeah, it was a lot of fun. A lot of kids came down the hill with the cars, and I think we got up to like 35 miles per hour on some of those cars. So it was a lot of fun. And this year, we already have a lot of signups. again, you can go online and sign up for that if you want to be.
Now, that's all ages and adults,
right?
Correct?
Right. That works from kids to adults, so anyone can join in the fun for the summer.
Okay. Now, something that I just found out about is you acquired recently the Simpson Center.
We did. We did with the city of Hemet. We try to provide some services for that side of town. A lot of people come to San Jacinto or the other side of Hemet on the east side, but the center didn't really have something. So with the Simpson Center, it's great because we can offer indoor soccer for the kids there, and all the way to senior citizens for line dancing and Zumba classes and senior health fairs.
So it's not just seniors; it's
for all ages.
All ages.
For all ages, right. One of the big things we have is the senior health fair, and that's going to start the first Monday of every month, starting in July.
Okay, getting to the seniors, you also have the Old Olympics, which is very popular.
It's going to be the 29th year for the Olympics. 29 years. So, yeah, we had a great turnout. I think last year we had over 800 seniors participate in the Olympics. And it's a month-long event. I think it's 18 events in 18 days.
18 events? What are some of the events?
Horseshoes, shuffleboard, swimming, which is, by the way, those swimmers are incredible. They swim faster than I can ever walk or run. So, but yeah, the swimming and poker, card games as well. So long jump.
Some kind of.
So yeah. Some passive events.
There you
and
go.
some very, very strenuous events.
Now, something that the community I know is very excited about is Echo Hills Golf Course. How's that going?
It's going fantastic.
I have to tell you, my mom and I just drove by just recently, and I went, "Wow, what a change!"
Yeah, it's a big difference. We've had a great support from the community and from both cities for that, and it's been very successful. This summer we have new summer rates, and we've had grandfathers for golf coming out to play there. We have all the seniors coming back to play with their club. And the juniors, which is it's a startup course. So it's great for everyone to come out and learn.
Right?
It's 9 holes. So they can come out and learn how to play the game and have a good time. So yeah.
It's beautiful.
Oh, one other thing I wanted to mention was yoga in the park. One of the things we want to do in the community is spread out all the classes that we have and have people try something new that they haven't done before. A way to stay active in the community. Yoga in the park is going to be free, and we have 2 classes going on. One is going to be in July 27th. And the other one's going to be August 24th. And you can come to the park at 8 a.m. This is San Jacinto Park on 901 Esplanade. And you can try yoga. If you've never done yoga, this will be your chance to give it a shot and see if it's something that you want to do. Stay active, keep healthy, and something for the community. This is a great community, and we have a lot of stuff that we want to offer to them. And we want them to know what we have to offer.
Well, we always have, or you have, so much going on this summer, and we appreciate you coming on and sharing just a little bit of what you have to offer. And like you say, you have your website.
Right, vwrpd.org, or you can call us 951-654-1505 and find out what we have. There's something for everyone.
Thank you so much for being with us, Gustavo.
I
think I speak on behalf of the whole community, how much we appreciate all that you do for both young and old.
Well, thank you very much.
And everybody in between.
That's right. Thank you.
Thank you. You stay tuned. We'll be right back with more of the Valley Connection.
If your normal daily water supply is interrupted due to the unexpected, will you and your family have access to safe, clean, life-sustaining water? Locally owned California Water Storage is a leader in the manufacturing of residential and commercial stainless steel water storage tanks. Water is one of our most precious natural resources. Store it safely with the strength, durability, and hygienic material that our stainless steel water tanks provide. Visit our website or call 909-292-7388 for more information. We had a chance to enjoy the final concert of the season at the San Jacinto Elementary School of the Bridge Program, provided by Musica.
The Bridge Program is a free program for students in the San Jacinto area of our valley. It is a program that is daily instructions. The students receive free instruments. And the whole program is based on the idea that came from Caracas, Venezuela, called El Sistema. It is a system of teaching young people music, getting them involved in music, and getting them playing music very soon in their experience of learning how to play a stringed instrument or other kinds of instruments. Our program is just for string instruments. We want them to experience playing together, hearing the joy of an ensemble and an orchestra, and having the pleasure of that. And in Caracas, Venezuela, this has spurred the existence of 4 national youth orchestras, thousands of young people who play at a very, very high quality. And of course, our conductor in Los Angeles, Gustavo Dudamel, was a student in El Sistema, and he started conducting when he was about 12 and is now, at the age of 29, the conductor of the Los Angeles Philharmonic. So it inspired us to raise the money to sponsor this program. The program that sponsors it, it comes from a foundation called Musica. It's a foundation that I have been gifted to be the founder of. And Musica provides not only this program, the Bridge program, which is free, but provides master classes, provides a summer strings academy, and provides a youth orchestra, Inland Valley Youth Orchestra, here in our valley. String instruments are hard to play because, of course, there's no frets, there's no place to tell you where to put your fingers. So they have to train their ears, they're reading music, they have to train their eyes. The students in this program were not cherry-picked. They signed up and they joined because their parents were willing to have them here every day. We were very lucky that San Jacinto Unified School District sponsored this program with us. So they've given us the space, the utilities, some support staff. And tonight we're going to have our concluding concert.
Musica is a nonprofit 501c3 under the umbrella of the Diamond Valley Arts Council. Musica's mission is to provide a low or no-cost string education to anyone of any age in the Hemet, San Jacinto, and Idlewild areas. For more information, go to the Diamond Valley Arts Council website, thedvac.org.
Welcome back. As we close the show, we would like to thank all of our guests for being with us, and we would also like to mention all you golfers out there, there's a great golf tournament that's coming up on September 28th, and it's going to be hosted by the Hemet Library Foundation, and all the proceeds are going to be benefiting the adult literacy programs right here in our valley. For more information, you can check out their website that's listed on the screen.
And check out our website. We are at www.thevalleyconnection.net. You can see this show once again or many of our previous shows, so get hooked up with us.
We hope you are enjoying your summer, and please join us next time for more of
The Valley Connection.